Must you go, Ronan? I thought you might stay for some shooting.
Oh, no, I thought it best to see them safely back home to Mayfair.
Clear the way there! There she goes. Best little governess the girl's ever had. Says I better write to Miss Pinkerton for a replacement.
Let me sip it. Miss Pinkerton is an old friend, and I should so like to be useful.
Meddlesome cat.
My dear Miss Pinkerton, a pupil of yours has recently come to my notice. I should so like to know more of her history. Her name is Rebecca Sharp.
Good to me.
Who wouldn't be?
Welcome to London.
You? We'll be in Queer Street if you don't come round.
I'd rather be in Queer Street with you than Park Lane with any other. But Rawdon, she will come round. She said herself she'd love you to elope.
It's all talk, you know. She loves romance in her novels, but not in her family. Where they're concerned, she's as snobbish as Queen Charlotte.
Well, then, we'll have to send an ambassador to plead our case.
Oh, yes? What kind of ambassador would that be?
I'd say a very little one. With rosy cheeks and blue eyes. Probably not too much hair.
What? You mean... Oh, you! Brilliant! Darling girl! Well... That'll mend fences if nothing else will. Oh, Becky.
Ici, non. Il vous a embrassé. Ici? Une fois. Mais ça, on va aller plus loin. Et vous alors? Ils embrassent comment, les Anglais?
Madame.
Just be wary of these men. Their love is not the same as their respect. Might I ask, since we've not known it ourselves, what is it like to have a man? I have only lain with Francois. He shook terribly from fright. The poor boy did his best. But it was over before it began. So, you never... No. We tried but once. I cannot, Robert. You know that. I should like to marry again. To know how it feels to have a man fully. But not if I am owned.
You're early.
Levez les bras.
I don't believe that.
Well, believe what you like. He won't break the entail. The unknown cousin gets everything, and Mary's inheritance will be the same as it always was.
Oh, how was I to know when the lawyer
You weren't
turned up,
know.
I thought?
You did the right thing to telegraph me. It's just not going to come off.
So what now?
Well, you know how I'm fixed. I have to have an heiress. If it means going to New York to find one.
What about me?
You will wish me well.
You said you'd find me a job if I wanted to leave.
Do you?
I want to be a valet. I'm sick of being a footman.
Yeah, Thomas, I don't need a valet. I thought you were getting rid of the new one here.
Well, I've done it, but I'm not sure Carson's going to let me take over. I want to be with you.
I just can't see it working, can you? We don't seem to have the basis of a servant-master relationship, do we?
You came here to be with me.
Among other reasons. And one swallow doesn't make a summer.
Are you forgetting something?
What? Are you threatening me? Because of a youthful dalliance? A few weeks of madness in a London season? You wouldn't hold that against me, surely.
I would if I have to.
And who'll believe a greedy footman over the words of a duke? If you're not careful, you'll end up behind bars.
I've got proof.
You mean these? You know, my mother's always telling me never put anything in writing. And now, thanks to you, I never will again.
How did you get that? You bastard.
Don't be a bad loser, Thomas. Go to bed. Unless you want to stay.
Do you mean one of your Bolshevik roll-ups? Beautiful day.
I suppose so. Too hot for me. Are you enjoying your book?
No, not really.
It gets better.
Fair fielding any day. Much more passionate. Leon's coming down today, did you know?
I heard a rumour.
Bringing a friend with him. Paul Marshall, the chocolate millionaire.
And the flowers for him.
Why shouldn't they be? Leon says he's very charming.
Mm-hmm.
The old man telephoned last night. He says you're planning on being a doctor.
I'm thinking about it, yes.
6 years of student life.
How else do you become a doctor?
You could get a fellowship now, couldn't you?
I don't want to teach.
You're first.
I said I'd pay your father back.
That's not what I meant at all.
Let me help with that.
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Take the flowers.
I'm all right.
Take the flowers.
I'm all right. You idiot. You realise that's probably the most valuable thing we own?
Not anymore, it isn't. Careful! I'm...
Do you feel a draft, Mr. Knightley? About the knees?
I cannot say that I do, sir.
Ah. I see.
In fact, yes, sir. A chill draft.
Chill. The screen. Bartholomew, Charles, make haste. No, not that. This one. No, not that one, this one.
How could I ever leave him?
He can remove with you to Donwell.
You know he never would. He could not stand it.
Then I shall come here.
You would quit the Abbey.
Yes.
Sacrifice your independence.
Yeah.
Live constantly with my father in no house of your own.
Yeah.
How is it now, Mr. Knightley?
It's much better now.
You look sad, my lady. Let me take you riding.
It's not my riding day, my lord.
Bless me, I thought it was a horse.
I'm going to church.
Of course, I understand. It is to be expected.
Yes, it is to be expected. On Sunday.
And on a day of mourning. I never met the fellow but once at your house.
Mourning? Who is dead, my lord?
Oh. Dear God, I did not think it would be me to tell you. Great loss to playwriting and to dancing.
My lady, he is dead?
Killed last night in a tavern. Come then, we'll say a prayer for his soul.
Spare me, dear ghost. Spare me, dear ghost. Spare me for the love of Christ. Spare me!
Will! Oh, my love. I thought you were dead.
It is worse. I've killed a man. Marlowe's touch was in my Titus Andronicus, and my Henry VI was a house built on his foundation.
You never spoke so well of him.
He was not dead before. I would exchange all my plays to come for all of his that will never come.
You lie. You lie by this river as you lied in my bed.
My love is no lie. I have a wife, yes. And I cannot marry the daughter of Sir Robert de Lesseps. You needed no wife come from Stratford to tell you that. And yet you let me come to your bed.
Calf love. I loved the writer and gave up the prize for a sonnet.
I was the more deceived.
Yes, you were deceived. For I did not know how much I loved you. I love you beyond poetry.
You ran from me before.
When I thought you did, I did not care about all the plays that would never come. Only that I would never see your face. I saw our end. It will come.
You cannot marry Wessex.
If not you, why not Wessex? If not Wessex, the Queen will know the cause, and there will be no more Will Shakespeare.
No.
But I will go to Wessex as a widow from these vows. As solemn as they are, unsanctified.
I want you to. I don't care about it.
You should care. Anyway, someone might be watching.
But I'm damned anyway.
I'm not. I'm blessed.
You love me.
Yes.
Only me.
No.
Apart from Frou-Frou.
Yes.
But me more than your horse.
Yes.
Are you happy?
Yes.
And you love me?
Yes.
How much?
This much.
This much?
Yes.
This much?
Yes.
And this much?
Yes.
This much?
Yes.
This one. And this one. Oh, so this is love. This.
Madam, you must not be Elizabeth.
How so?
Well, the woman lives in fright. She's always suspecting intrigue, always fearing revolt.
Her fears are wise. We both have nobles who would have us deposed.
Have I vexed you?
You dare touch a sovereign without her permission?
I can speak for neither my father nor Elizabeth. Only for myself. And speaking for myself, you have a loyal subject in your Henry who would rather worship at your feet than at a Catholic mass. I shall just keep walking with you until you object. You remain?
The Queen scarcely knows, Your Grace. But I shall play and hear nothing.
We had a few drinks, and Mr. Barrow thought it'd be fun to play a trick on the quiz, that's all. He was only in there for 5 minutes.
Dancing a tango with another man.
Come on, Sergeant, it was a joke. Turns your stomach, though.
Relieved to hear it.
Yeah, I'd rather be dead if I thought I was one of them. But what can I say to the Earl?
What Earl?
The Earl of Grantham, Mr. Barrow's butler. Of course, you want to see proof of my identity.
Was it you who got me out?
No, the good fairy came down on a moonbeam.
How did you know where I'd gone?
The landlord told me. Waited outside, followed you here. Then I showed the sergeant my card, and that seemed to settle things.
The royal household. You must have loved that. I'm afraid I've been a silly boy.
You just need to be a bit more circumspect in future, Mr. Barrow.
So you're off to London?
They'll drop me at the station.
Well, I hope we can keep in touch. I feel I've finally found a friend.
Is that what you found, Mr. Barrow? A friend?
Their Majesties are going.
Thanks. I want you to have this. It's not much, but I've had it for years. It'll remind you of me. That's the point, isn't it? So you can think of me till we meet again.
Thank you.
Mr. Ellis, you must come.
Pilot.
Who's there?
This hand. Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre.
I am come back to you. Fairfax Rochester with nothing to say.
You altogether a human being, Jane.
I conscientiously believe so.
A dream.
Awaken then.
You do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips, and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim. Lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. I pray. Grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake. It's you.
Suffering cats!
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips by thine my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips, oh trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
Yes, not quite right. It is more.
Let me. Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips, oh trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
kiss by the book.
Well, Will, it was lucky you were here. Why do not I write the rest of your...
Yes, continue. Now the nurse. Where is Ralph?
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Marry, bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady, and a wise and virtuous. I nursed her daughter that you talked withal. I tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the chinks.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life is my foe's death.
Away, be gone. The sport is at the best.
Aye, so I fear the more is my unrest.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman?
The son and heir of old Tiberio.
Let it be light.
See that follows here that would not dance?
I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
No, do not go.
A nasty sign of your great enemy.
Terrible!
I had an inspiration. Why do we have to wait here? Why can't we wait in the country? I don't want to hear any more about a divorce or think about it.
Good. I'm bored here. When should we go?
Well, if I bore you here, I'll bore you in the country.
I didn't say you bore me. Moscow bores me. When should we go? Tomorrow?
I can't be ready by tomorrow.
The day after then.
If you like.
No, wait, that's Sunday. I have to see my mom.
Well, that's 20 minutes away in the train. You could go to see her tomorrow. Or was it that you wanted to spend Sunday with Princess Sorokina?
Please, don't spoil everything. I can't see my mom tomorrow because she won't have read the papers she has to sign.
In that case, let's not bother. I'll leave on Sunday or not at all.
Well, that's absurd.
It's absurd to you because you have no understanding of my life here.
Anna.
No, you've stopped loving me. You've given up everything for me and it's turned you against me. I lie about it.
I put off our departure for a day or two and you tell me I don't love you.
Because I've been living off your love and there's none left. So this is over, finished. I'm sorry. I don't mind when we go.
I'll telegraph my mom. We'll go on Sunday. I'll do anything you want.
You should leave me.
I don't want to. I love you.
Why?
Can't ask why about love. So, will you be all packed? I'll be out today making the arrangements.
Is that your way of telling me you'll be at your mother's with that simpering little princess?
No, I'll be at my lawyer's waiting for some documents. Then I'm having dinner to say goodbye to old comrade.
Well, I know what that means.
My God, this is unendurable. I can invite them here if you like.
Thank you, but if I'm not fit to dine in society, I won't eat with the band. Who was the telegram from?
I didn't show you because Stevie keeps telegraphing what we already know. Karenina promises nothing but will consider...
I told you I don't care about the divorce, so why hide the telegram?
Is there anything you wish to say to me?